Hi everybody, Mary here from A Recreated Life, and today is day 5 of our Flylady cleaning and organizing. Thanks for joining me, guys. I really appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying it as much as I am. I'm really learning a lot about how cleaning and organizing and a lot about myself. So today is day 5. Today is all about, this is what we do. We're building, remember. We got dressed to lace up shoes. We're keeping our sink clean and shiny. We're reading the Flylady messages. Don't forget to sign up for her emails. And we're reading her website. We're looking at our posted reminders. Remember yesterday we put up sticky notes on our bathroom mirror above the kitchen sink, and I put one on my TV in the living room so that I could know, what my nighttime routine. And one thing she talks about today on her day 5 list of things to do, she mentions a lot about the negative phrases that we say to ourselves. And she's really right. We don't even realize we're saying these negative phrases to ourselves, and we do. So she's talking about turning those around. Listen to the phrases that you have in your head. Write them down if need be, and then contradict them. Write something that's a positive thing to fight that. We don't want to have those negative things in our heads. I will tell you what, after today, this is the end of the day. I don't normally do my videos in the evening, and I hope that the lighting isn't too bad in here, but this has been a long, hard day. And one thing that I've learned is I don't like this right here. I don't put makeup on every day, but throughout my Flylady videos, I am doing a video a day. So I've discovered I do not like this. I haven't done my hair today, and I haven't done makeup. Of course, I showered, I did my shampoo, and I moisturized my face this morning, but I didn't do the makeup, and I don't like this. So from now on in, all of my videos are I'm going to have my makeup and hair done. She's absolutely right. I will tell you, I am very self-conscious about being on camera like this. So there's a good motivator, you guys. Think about how you're going to feel if you really don't do these routines and everything that she's saying. She really makes a lot of sense. So listen up when she tells us to do something. So these are the baby steps for day 5. I just want to read a couple emails that she sent to me. I will tell you, I say this lovingly because I really love this system, and I really love her and what she has to say. And I will tell you, she's email crazy. I get a lot of emails a day, probably 10. Some of them I'm not too keen on. I read all of them, but some of them I delete right away. But I wanted to just go over some with you guys. She talks about being in zone 1 this week. We know that's our living room. Today, what I did in my living room was I set the timer for 15 minutes, and I cleaned a bookcase that I have in there. I didn't, in my opinion, I could spend another 15 minutes on it because I want to go through and sift through my books and probably get rid of a few more that I really, if I really think about it, I really don't need. So I do want to do that, but I spent 15 minutes on my bookcase, dusting it, cleaning things off. I had some cookbooks in another place in my kitchen. I want all my books on my bookshelf. So anyway, I took care of that today, and I enjoyed that. Now, she's talking about next week. This week we're zone 1. This is Saturday today. I'm filming this on Saturday. So her weeks start on Sunday. So next week, tomorrow we're in a different zone. Tomorrow is going to be zone 1, which is our entryways. So she considers zone 1 entrance, like a front porch or, your entryway, basically. She says it's the first impression, and it is. It's the first impression people get when they come into your house. I have to say, I live in an apartment, and I have an outside door, walk into a very tiny entryway, and then my inside door. It's good for safety because, I'm behind 2 closed, locked doors, and I like that. But that little tiny entryway and the steps, they get messy. A lot of cobwebs out there. My mailbox is just cobwebby. So I'm going to work on that next week, and I'll take you guys along for the ride. And I've also wanted to get a wreath on my front door for a really long time, just a welcome sign or a wreath or something like that. And I haven't, so here we go. I'm not going to procrastinate on that this week. That's my goal. So anyway, August, our habit was laundry. We got that all under control because we're doing a batch a day. Let's see, Saturdays, today is a Saturday. She says it's a family day, all about making memories with your family. Well, you know, that's all well and good if you have a job that works Monday through Friday, but if you don't, and I don't right now, you know, I work today, so there's no family about it. I had to work. I'm lucky to get all this stuff done. So for her, that works for her. For me, my family day is going to have to be another day. So anyway, it might work for you guys, it might not. She doesn't have any missions on the weekend. You don't do any missions. You just get up, you do your morning routine, and you know, that type of thing. But let's see. You know, okay, let's see. This is one of the emails. Let me go to the next one. If you can bear with me, guys. Yeah, that was Saturday. That was day 5. Okay, flight plan for Saturday. Okay, today's flight plan. Yeah, I just went over that. That was today's flight plan. Okay, so family fun day, she says. Laundry. Okay, so our morning routine, as we know, this is all the things we're supposed to do on day 5. Which I did. Get dressed to shoes, including hair, face, brush teeth, makeup, that kind of thing. Make your bed, swish and swipe, empty the dishwasher if you have one, do your laundry, check your calendar. I check my calendar several times a day. Check your control journal, but we haven't done that yet. Remember, we're going to be working on that. What's for dinner? I've already eaten dinner. I believe it's like 8 o'clock at night now, 8:30. Drink your water, declutter for 15 minutes. I told you I did that. She also has 15 minutes of loving movement, which is some type of exercise. I do an energy routine every day, so that's what I consider my exercise routine for now. But I do want to add in some yoga later on, and I'll go over that with you guys too. Lay your clothes out before bed. Check your calendar for tomorrow. Put things needed for tomorrow by your launch pad, which is usually like by the door, ready to go. You know, if you need your purse, your keys, if you're a student, a book bag, pack your book pack at night so that you don't have to worry about it in the morning. Spend 2 minutes clearing off a hot spot. Those are the spots around the house we talked about that kind of tend to, you know, clutter. Shine your sink and get ready for bed and go to bed at a decent hour. I will say that with the bedtime routines that we've talked about many times, I will say that I've done a bedtime routine for years, but the thing that I need to be better at is that I need to do it earlier in the evening. Like as soon as dinner's done, that's when I should do my nighttime routine, because lots of times I'll wait. I like to relax after I eat dinner. You know, you come home from work, you eat your dinner, you're tired, you want to relax. So I sit and watch TV, or I sit and do something, and I usually fall asleep. Well, I shouldn't be doing that. What I'm trying to get past is come home and eat. Yes, I'm tired, but get your routines done. Get your coffee pot set for the next day. You know, get my clothes set out, do my energy workout, you know, brush my teeth, take my medicines. You know, I want to do that earlier in the evening. So that's my goal. That's what I'm going to be working on. Okay. So just moving on to a couple other, okay, this one's a really big one for me. This one really hits home for me. She talks about procrastination. And she mentions all over her website. Once you get there, you guys will see it. And I totally agree. I could not agree more that she talks about how our perfectionism causes us to procrastinate. I am #1 worst person when it comes to that. I have noticed, especially as I've gotten older, that if I can't do something perfectly, I don't want to do it. And I don't even want to start it. It makes me cranky. That is not good. That is not good at all. That's going to stop us from growing. We're not going to have any growth. We're not going to learn how to do new things. Of course, you know, of course you're not going to know how to do something perfectly when you first start doing it. So my big thing is to get past that uncomfortableness of doing that. So anyway, she's talking in this email about, you know, the procrastination thing and not being a perfectionist and all that. Let's see. She's talking in this one about, let's see. Bear with me for just a moment, you guys. Every day is a new day filled with exciting opportunities. If we neglect ourselves, This is really good. She's talking about us taking care of ourselves. If we neglect ourselves along with our routines, we aren't going to be ready to jump in and enjoy a chance of having fun, or a chance at doing something. You know, when you're ready to go at all times, you can, if somebody comes up and says, hey, you want to go do blah, blah, whatever, you can say yeah and be comfortable with it. If somebody asked me to go out to dinner or to a movie or something looking like this, I wouldn't want to do it. I would say, no, I don't think so. I'll just stay home. So there you go, you guys. That proves it right there. If you're not ready, if you don't feel in your mind that you're not presentable, you're not going to want to go out in public. You're not going to want to do things. She mentions in here, this is a good one. She said that she had been thinking about the term ready room, and she found out that a ready room is a room where pilots are briefed and await orders. You know, let's see. Before they enter that ready room, they are dressed and prepared to go. And that's how we should all be in our lives, dressed and prepared to go. You'll be ready for those daily things that might come up, opportunities for having fun. You know, every day is exciting, so we don't want to miss out. Let's see, being carefree and spontaneous. You are more carefree and spontaneous if you're ready to go. You know, you're not feeling self-conscious about yourself. You're fun. You're fun-loving. You know, you want to do those things. She makes a comment on her website about how our routines are not straitjackets. They are a framework that frees us to have fun and play. I love that. I love that idea. You know, they might feel stifling when you first do them or when you first start them, but after you do them for a while, you realize that your routines are actually freeing. They're freeing you up to do other things, fun things, you know. So that was another one. Let's see. Oh, she talks in here about, there's another one she sent about saving time. This is really good. She talks about every day we waste time searching for things, trying to make decisions. What she says is that we're searching for an item because we put off making a decision about that item in the first place. We don't know where we put it because we didn't make a decision on where we put it. We could have saved us some time. So each morning, she says, each morning we stumble out of bed in search of coffee or something to get us moving. We turn on TV, we get sucked into a morning program or the computer, and then next thing you know, we're late for work. So she has some time-saving tips that help us, you know, with our routines, and they're all fabulous, you guys. Really listen up. These are time-saving, but some of them, pay attention, some of them are frugal too. So pick out your clothes the night before. That keeps you from standing in front of your closet with a question mark over your head every morning before work. You pick out your outfit at night. You've got all the time in the world. You can pick out a fabulous outfit. You'll look like $1 million the next day. Set your coffee up the night before. Oh, I've done that for years and I love it. I'm just so groggy in the morning, you guys. I don't want to take the time and have to think about anything in the morning. So whatever I can do to make my morning better, go a little more smoothly without thinking, I do it. I'm not a morning person, and if you've watched my channel for a while, you know I have severe chronic migraines, and I usually have them in the morning. I wake up with them, so you know, I can't take a chance on taking extra time to do something when I just don't have the wherewithal to do it when I have a headache. So do your coffee the night before. It's so easy. She mentions here putting it my coffee pot has a timer on it, but I don't use that timer. I just start it when I get up. But what she mentions is if you start your coffee brewing before your alarm goes off, the smell of coffee will wake you up, and it will keep you from staying in bed. And it also, she says, it also saves money. I don't know how it would save money. Oh, that's why. She says you set your coffee pot before you get out of bed. That way your coffee is ready when you get up, and it will avoid you having to stop for coffee on the way to work. So it does save money. As soon as your feet hit the floor, make your bed. It only takes a excuse me. It only takes a couple of minutes, and it makes you feel energized. It makes you feel fantastic, and that is very true. Try it, you guys. Head straight to the bathroom as soon as you're done making your bed, and get dressed as fast as you can to lace up shoes. It's easy to do because you've picked out your clothes the night before. You know exactly what you're going to be wearing. Don't leave the bathroom until you're all dressed and makeup, hair, the whole 9 yards. Excuse me, guys. It says it will keep, she says it will keep you focused. While you're in the bathroom, do a 30-second swish and swipe. Oh, excuse me, you guys. I'm going to have a coughing spell. Excuse me. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so she says do a 30-second swish and swipe before you leave the bathroom. I videoed that the other day, so you know what I'm talking about. Put your hair and makeup tools all away before you leave the bathroom. So think about that. Your bathroom's going to be sparkling, clean, and shiny. I throw a batch of laundry in the dryer, so that's part of my routine. Establish a launch pad, she calls it a launch pad, to place items that you're going to be needing tomorrow in the spot that you, on that spot after you check your calendar. This way, everything you need to take with you is all together. All you have to do is grab it and go. That's a great idea. After having done these things, you're going to feel like you have more time in the morning. So true. It's very, very true. Your stress will be decreased, and you might even be a nicer person when you don't feel like you have to rush. That's very true. I love that email. Okay, so let's see. Okay, let's see. Just trying to check all the ones. Time. Okay, so that's save time. Bear with me, guys. Okay, flight plan for Sunday. So today's Saturday. She sends you an email every day, like every night. I'm getting you ready for the next day. So tomorrow's Sunday. We're going to be in Zone 1. That's the entryway I was telling you about. And then it's also going to be September tomorrow. So she talks about September's habit is doing our before bed routine. So that's what we're going to concentrate in September. Get your before bed routine down pat. That's no problem for me. I have that. That's a really good one for me. I do it, and you know, that's why I say I want to do it earlier in the evening, so that by the time I'm done all my routines and everything's done, I can be in my PJs, and then I can sit down and relax. And then, you know, and then when I do get tired, I can go right to bed. So many times in the past, up until now, when I've been doing this Flylady thing, like I said, I come home, I'm tired, I hurry up and eat, and then I'm tired and I fall asleep, and then I'm behind, and sometimes I don't do stuff because I'm too tired. But if you do it early, right after dinner, just get right going and get your stuff done. And that way, by the time you sit down, you're in your pajamas and you can relax. And I love that. That's when I have done that on the rare occasion, it's so much better. I love it. Okay, so it says Sunday is your Renew Your Spirit Day. And she talks about, I mean, it makes it sound religious, but she doesn't, it's not necessarily. Sure, you can go to church, but to renew your spirit, you can always go to a local movie theater, take a walk in the park, curl up with a good book, take a long hot bubble bath, watch a favorite movie. I mean, there's all kinds of things you can do to fulfill your spirit. Just renew your spirit. And I love that. I love that idea. Let's see. So we're going to the next one. I told you, she sends a lot. That's our flight plan for Sunday. Now, the last one she sent me today was calendars for September. In our September, she breaks it, I told you she does zones. And she breaks it down like this. September 1st through the 7th is Zone 1, the entryway, the front porch, and the dining room. September 8th to the 14th, we're doing Zone 2, that's the kitchen. September 15th to the 21st is Zone 3, the main bathroom. September 22nd to the 28th is Zone 4, the master bedroom, bathroom, and closet. September 29th to the 30th is Zone 5, the living room. So she gives a little breakdown of what we're going to be doing every day. And don't forget, in all of this too, like we have, you know, Friday is clean out your errand. No, Thursday is errand day. Friday is clean out your purse day in the car. And we also are going to do procrastination Wednesday. So she has lots of things for us to do. But thank God, they're only 10-15 minutes long. So anyway, you guys, that is going to be our plan for tomorrow. That was what we did today. I struggled today. This was a long, hard day for me. I worked like 8.5 hours, and I did all of this stuff. My little fur baby was sick today. I almost thought I was going to have to go to the vets with her, but I just let her be, and I think she's okay now. But fingers crossed she can make it through tonight, and she can eat and drink and not get sick. So this was a long day. But anyway, you guys, I'm glad that I did all the things that I did. This, this stuff, these routines kind of keep you in check. They kind of keep you, when life is crazy, they keep you on the straight and narrow. So that's a good thing. When our lives are going nuts, we all need a little bit of help to keep us on the path and keep us going. And, we're all going to feel better about ourselves. All right, you guys. So I hope you liked this. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're following along. Please comment below. Please, please, please. I would love to hear from you guys. If you're following along, I would love it. I am going to film this. Post this in October, and I know the days will be different than my days, but trust me, if you just go onto her website, she will guide you through your month. I'm just simply getting on to let you know what I'm going through, how it's affecting me, how it's making me feel is really the big thing for me. And remember, she started out as a depressed person, so all of this has a lot to do with how we all feel. So anyway, you guys, thank you again. I really appreciate it. Please like, share, and subscribe. And thank you, subscribers. I appreciate you guys. And I'll see you guys all tomorrow for our day number 6.